I got five questions to answer! Can you handle it?
We shall see.
Now!
Okay, so I guess I should better answer these things before you guys think I'm crazy. Alright, so the 5 places that I think I could live other than the United States would be Canada, Mexico, Iceland, Australia, and New Zealand. I just think those are places where I could fit in, or I could eventually learn the language with some help. I took 3 or 4 years of Spanish in high school, so I'm sure if I lived in Mexico, I would actually retain some of the stuff that I learned. Canada's pretty much, I'd live in places where they would speak English. Iceland, if there's a bunch of, people there that look like Bjork, I think that's awesome. And Australia and New Zealand, I've always wanted to visit there or live there. I mean, New Zealand is pretty much Middle Earth in my mind, so I guess that's not a big surprise. Alright, I still have some questions to answer, so I'll continue. Alright, the next question is if I could just basically choose like 5 RPG books, which ones would they be? And I had a hard time with this. I really looked at my gaming shelf for a while and just tried to figure out, what 5 books would I take, and I had to mix like setting and rules. So, basic role-playing, or BRP, it's a generic game, it's like D100 roll under, and it really can handle a lot of different things, and there's a lot of material in here, a lot of optional rules. That would definitely be one of them, because I want to be able to play any sort of genre. The next one I really don't hear a lot about on YouTube and such, but the classic Dungeons & Dragons Rule Cyclopedia. You can do a lot with this book. There's a setting in here. There are rules to go all the way up to I think it's like level 30 or so. Eventually I want to do a review on this, but I don't have much experience with it, but if you're going to be, picking a game that you can, 1 of 5, this will probably be one of them for me. Instead of taking like Labyrinth Lord or something like that. And the last 3 books that I'm going to take are all setting based. These are going to be based on M.A.R. Barker's Tekumel, the Empire of the Petal Throne setting. And so obviously Empire of the Petal Throne, and there's actually rules in here to play it. Then it's basically Swords and Glory Volume 1 and Volume 2. And both of these have lots of information, and it's divided into different sections and how all of the races and cultures, correspond to those sections. So yeah, those would definitely be the 5 that I take. The next question is to find 5 things that you guys don't know about me. I'm not sure if I've talked about some of this stuff in the past or not, but I just picked 5 things. So the first is that I played soccer from the age of 6 till 12, and for a year as I was a freshman in high school. I really enjoyed it. I played a lot of defense. The reason I'm mentioning that is the gentleman gamers thinking about doing some, football, or soccer as we call it, let's plays. The next thing is that I have killed 5 deer over the years, and they were quite tasty. We butchered them ourselves as a family. It's kind of an involved process, but I really kind of miss hunting. I just wish it... Well, maybe I should rephrase. I don't miss hunting, I just miss having fresh venison all the time. Here's a kind of a creepy detail, or weird, or whatever. When my father died in the motorcycle accident, this is the first time he died, somehow, I think I was like 9 years old, I knew that he was dead. I don't know why, I just knew that he was dead. And I locked myself in the bathroom, and I told my babysitter, Dad's dead, he's not coming home, and, she just thought I was being crazy, or there's no, she was trying to tell me, your dad's fine, there's nothing wrong with him. And then she got a phone call from, I think it was my mother, that said that, he was in a motorcycle accident, and he's in the hospital, and I didn't learn until later that he died, and they brought him back with paddles. So I kind of freaked out my babysitter, and she never watched us again. Another thing, I've worked at McDonald's, UPS. I was a lunch lady in college, the all-you-can-eat buffet pretty much. I worked for a friend's CCG company, collectible card games, and it, I don't know, it has pros and cons, let's just put it that way. And now I'm a residential assistant for special needs adults, and I just basically hang out in their house. In college, I took, I believe, 4 majors. I don't know if I'm remembering them all. Computer programming, social work, computer-aided drafting design, drafting, and philosophy and religion. I really enjoyed philosophy and religion, but it was one of those things like, if I wasn't going to become a philosophy teacher, it really wasn't going to help me. So, and that's the one I actually did the best in. Andrew asked us for 5 favorite names. I'm going to go for 5 favorite J.R. Tolkien names, from the characters from his books. Eol, Fingolfin, Maeglin, Radagast, and Sauron. I just like the way they all sound, and I'm a big Tolkien nut. So, all right. So the last question is 5 people from YouTube that you would like to meet. And first off, I have to say that this is kind of a tough question. There are a lot of people that I think would be kind of entertaining to talk to or interact with, but Andrew likes to put me in these awkward situations. I don't know why. So I'm going to go ahead and answer. So the top 5 people would be Brady, 23 Penguins 32, Esper. I just really like Esper. He just seems like a really cool guy, artistic. I don't know. I just like his vibe. Jordan, Webhead123. We just seem very like-minded, and I don't know. We're both kind of laid back, and I just think that's cool. Kurt Weagle from Game Geeks, or Pugnose Pro, because he was basically my inspiration for doing this channel. And lastly, Win, or Tower Guard DM. I just again, Win just inspires me, and I just think he's a cool guy.
Now you may be wondering why I didn't include Ender in that list. And the reason is, he makes me so mad! I just want to break him! Ah! Yeah! I'm not going to give him 5! I want to give him 6! 6 feet under! You're going down!